Today I'm here in Kellogg, here in the Silver Valley. We're going to talk a little bit about some of these towns here in the Silver Valley, including Kellogg. We're here in front of the Silver Mountain Water Park Resort. You can see the gondola here behind me. But we're going to chat a little bit about this area, take a look at a few properties, talk about a few pros and cons, give you a little background on this area here. And maybe we'll see if there's something out here in this area that interests you. We're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel, please go ahead, subscribe below, tap that bell, leave us a comment, let us know how we're doing. We'd love to notify you every time we talk about anything going on up here in the North Idaho area. Hi, I am Reed Wilson with Living North Idaho Life, and we get calls and texts from people just like you every day looking to make a move to the North Idaho area. And so if we can help answer some questions, whether you're moving in 2 weeks or 2 years, give us a call, shoot us a text. We'd love to help make your move a smooth transition. Hello, like we talked about, we are here in Kellogg. As you can see, I'm standing out here in front of the Silver Mountain gondola. They got a water park, it's a ski area, golf. Behind me, they've got all these different condos. You can purchase some of these condos. They've been a really great investment for a lot of people. People love to come here. You got an indoor water park that you can utilize year round. As you can see, it's just a beautiful area here. And you got this gondola. This camera probably won't show it, but it goes all the way up the mountain there. It's just really cool to take that ride. In the winter, it's a lot of fun. Get you up there to the upper ski area. In the summer, you can go up. You can do biking, hiking, all types of stuff. Or if you just want to just take a beautiful ride on the gondola, you can certainly do that too. The Silver Valley consists of multiple towns. You got Cataldo, Pinehurst, Smelterville, Osborne, Silverton, Kingston, Wallace, and a few others. And all, of course, Kellogg, where we're at right now. The community developed as a mining and smelting center for lead, zinc, and silver. Town sites came about in the late 1800s and incorporated around 1907. The county seat is in Wallace, just down the road, and we are in Shoshone County here. The population in 1960 was about 6,000. Today it's about 2,500 and around 13,000 incorporating the whole Silver Valley. Here in the Silver Valley or here at Kellogg at the water park here, you have the indoor water park, you got the bike park, a ski, you got the gondola, biking, hiking, all kinds of stuff. So they got a skier right here in Kellogg. And then not too far away, probably about another 20-minute drive, you've got Lookout Pass that has another ski area. They get a lot of snow up there because they are up on the pass. Kellogg and the Silver Valley actually sits in between the 4th of July Pass and Lookout Pass, so it kind of sits in this valley here. They also have the Hiawatha. It's actually is in Montana, but you get your passes there at the Lookout Pass. And so if you can never get a chance to do the Hiawatha, go and bike that old train rail path, goes through the tunnels, over the old trestle bridges. It's beautiful, beautiful bike ride, well worth the effort to get over there. So then in 1983, the area declared as a Superfund. So with all the mining and you know, they were throwing all the tailings into the river, and came a point where things needed to be cleaned up, so they did declare a Superfund to get rid of the lead and other toxic metals. The area is still on the list, but the reclamation or the work that's being done here for the Superfund has little impact anymore on the soil and water tests. So when you do buy property over here, you typically will do, if you're going to build, you have to do a soil test to make sure there aren't any issues. And then we do water tests also to make sure that your water's clean. So they've come a long ways. This place has really grown. beautiful area, so it's a great area to come visit. So yeah, something to keep in mind. We'll take a look around this area. We'll give you an idea what it looks like. Kind of give you an idea deal there behind me. And we'll throw up a few properties and just see if there's something out there that might work for you or might interest you. All right, let's talk a little bit about Kellogg and the Silver Valley, where that's at. You know, I feel like this is by far one of the most affordable places to be in. Other than, you know, you've got that drive. If you're needing to get up into Spokane or Coeur d'Alene, you have the drive over those passes, over the pass. But other than that, let's talk a little bit about Kellogg and where it's at. Just to kind of give you an idea, Spokane over here, you've got I-90 comes up across, Coeur d'Alene area right here. If you stay on the I-90, come past Wolf Lodge, you go up over 4th of July Pass right there, brings you right down into Cataldo, Pinehurst, Kellogg, Osborne, Silverton, Wallace, all those areas right there that we were talking about. Right down here in this area, right over here, you know, you got Lookout Pass, but this is the Montana border. Just to kind of give you an idea, the Hiawatha sits right out over in here. I talked a little bit about that. If you have not seen or done the Hiawatha, it's a must-have. It's just beautiful. You know, they've got the old railway there. They've pulled up the train tracks, and now they just, you know, have a bike path that goes through, gosh, I think 6 or 8 tunnels. The first one's about a mile long. You go over some trestle bridges. It's just beautiful out there, but it's a fun experience for the family. You ride down the mountain, and then they bring you back up on buses. And so it's a great activity, but yeah, let's talk a little bit about the Silver Valley and give us a little bit of an idea of what's going on over there. As we talked about, there was a lot of mining all over through this area. They did come in with the Superfund. They've pretty much cleaned most of that up. The Superfund's still active. They're still going. They're still doing some cleanup, but you know, current tests rarely show anything that's going to hurt you. But when you buy a property, there are disclosures saying, hey, this was an area of the Superfund. And typically, like if you buy a property and want to build on it, before you can build, they have to come out and do a soil test to make sure that you're not disturbing anything or digging anything up. And then, you know, obviously, if you were buying something that had a well or something like that, you know, you're certainly going to want to do a water test just to make sure of what you're getting. But like I said, most of the time things are pretty minute, or with the types of filtration systems that they have today, it pretty much cleans just about anything out. So I would dare say about any well you're going to find maybe a little bit of some bacteria somewhere, but that's the point of having the filtration systems. And so anyway, we started the video. We were right down here. Let me get over here. Whoops, not that far. At the water park area right here. And then we came and we did a drive-through downtown Kellogg. Did some street views out through some of these areas, these old, a lot of older homes. Like I said, it is by far one of the most affordable places to live. A lot of these older homes in this area, but you know, where else can you find a home for $150,000 in today's market? So, you know, if you're looking at downsizing or you're starting out new and you want to get into a home and start building some equity, or like I said, you're downsizing and you're selling off something that you had, or just want something more affordable, maybe get into something that you can pay cash. Well, this is an area that has that. This area is it's growing a little bit. It's not like it was back in the old mining days. Let's see, you do have a Walmart that sits up here in this area in Smelterville. Easy access back into Kellogg. And then, like I mentioned, Wallace is the county seat. So that's where the courthouse is and everything there. But a lot of these little towns, and then you've got roads and whatnot that come off up through these mountains. The ski area sits up here in this area. So you take the tram on up, or the gondola. If you're a fisherman, boy, there is just great fishing all along here, and just some beautiful homes. Some of these homes on the river are just beautiful. If you're looking for a getaway and you like that type of lifestyle, watch for property that pops up along the river, and that's pretty good living out through there. Beautiful, but that Coeur d'Alene River, obviously comes all the way down and rolls into the Harrison area. And don't forget, there is a bike path that follows that Coeur d'Alene River, comes all the way up and comes up into Cataldo and further. I think it goes all the way over into Kingston area. But if you like to get out, and there's always over 70 miles of trails, so a lot of beautiful country along there. If you want to get out and spend the day biking or something like that, you can hike along that. But there's a lot of wildlife out through there, and it's just beautiful. But I hope that gives you a little clearer idea of where we're talking, the Silver Valley. Like I said, the hard part about being out there is if you had to come up into town, because you do have the pass here. If you're headed this other way, this is the top of the pass over here. So you are kind of boxed in here in this area, in this valley. But you have all the amenities. If you're not having to get in and out of town and go many places, if you're retired or have a job where you can work remote, then this might be a place that would really work for you. Or maybe you want some acreage and some of these beautiful properties that are out here, like I said, with a lot more acreage, a lot of wildlife. If you like that type of stuff, there's a lot of areas you can go get lost in out through here. And there's a lot of forest area all up through there. So beautiful country. It's fun to just get out and go for a drive. You got this, Murray and all the way out here to Thompson Falls, which is just beautiful. So anyway, lots to do. If you got kids, you got to take them to the water park in the summer there and enjoy some of the fun there. Like you can go down and you can rent one of those condos, but there's also a lot that people buy those as investments because they can be utilized year round. But give us a call, shoot us a text, if we can help out in any way, get you some additional information on this Silver Valley, then we'd be happy to do that. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to throw up a few different properties so you can kind of get a feel for what's out in that area. And, leave us a comment, let us know, if you're looking for something a little different, or if there's a different area you're wanting to take a look at. We'd be happy to try to accommodate that. But enjoy the video, and thanks for stopping by.